In the name of Allah, ladies and gentlemen, good morning everyone. This is the Wednesday English broadcast for today, the Wednesday. This is me, Muhammad Atif, introducing it to you. Hoping you've been having a good day so far. Today we are going to talk about Gog and Magog. It's a story that was mentioned in the Holy Quran many times. You know, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions something in the Quran, He means the phenom of the letter, not literally what the word means. Like when He said, Tabbat yada Abi Lahab wa tab. He didn't mean Abu Lahab himself. You know, his real name was Abdul Uzza, not Abu Lahab. So basically, if he said Abdul Uzza, Tabbat yada Abdul Uzza, this would have been over since the moment that Abdul Uzza died. And that didn't happen. He said Abu Lahab, Tabbat yada Abi Lahab wa tab. And he means the phenom of Abu Lahab, acting like him, being aggressive like him, being an enemy of Islam like him. Just like also he mentioned the name of Fir'aun. He said, he said the name of Fir'aun and didn't say his real name. He didn't say Ramses II. He said Fir'aun, he means being Fir'aun or acting like Fir'aun. Like it was injustice and it was a dictator. So he didn't mean himself, Ramses II, or the Pharaoh of Joseph alayhi salam. No, he meant the phenom of Fir'aun. Come to think of it, it's exactly the same thing. When he mentioned Gog and Magog, he meant the phenom of Gog and Magog. First of all, from the Arabic language, it means Ya'gug and Ma'gug. So Ya'gug is from Ajjaj al-Nar and Ma'gug is from Maj al-Bahr, which means complete destruction. People think or believe these days that one day, the day of resurrection or the day of resolution, I don't know what it is, there will be an army coming from under the ground, destroying a dam and coming to eat up the whole earth. But that's actually not going to happen. The meaning of the verse is, it was mentioned in the chapter of Al-Kahf, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said on the tongue of Dhul-Qarnayn, when he went to the people, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, حتى إذا بلغ Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تطلع على قوم لم نجعل لهم من دونها سترا. And when we go on in verses, he said, حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس Just a second. Oh, yeah. He said, حتى إذا بلغ بين السدين وجد من دونهما قوما لا يكادون يفقهون قولا قالوا يا ذا القرنين إن يأجوج ومأجوج مفسدون في الأرض فهل نجعل لك خرجا على أن تجعل بيننا وبينهم سدا قال ما مكنني فيه ربي خير فأعينوني بقوة أجعل بينكم وبينهم رجلا. So these people asked Dhul-Qarnayn, who is the founder of the Empire of Persia, by the way, the founder of the Empire of Persia, they asked him to build a dam between them and the people they named Gog and Magog. They asked him to build a dam between the two of them because they used to make destruction and eat the crops or something. So, according to history books, he refused. He refused to build a dam. And instead of that, he decided to make what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala named after in the Quran, Rad. أَجْعَلُ بَيْنَكُمْ وَبَيْنَهُمْ رَدًّا. That is, it consists of metal, iron and copper, hadid wa nahas. So it's all metal. It's not concrete, it's not bricks, it's not a dam like we know the dam these days. It's not a dam. It's iron and copper, hadid wa nahas. So there is no dam hiding under it, an army of beasts. There's no dam. When we go on in verses, it explains more. When he said, أتوني زبر الحديد حتى أتوني زبر الحديد, so that means it's iron. And further in the verse he said, أفرغ عليه قطرة. Qitr is the copper and nahas. And until that, Gog and Magog were completely off in the Holy Quran, until it was reopened again in the chapter of Al-Anbiya. when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said حتى إذا فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج وهم من كل حدب ينسلون. فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج. You see, from the Arabic language it differs. فتح الباب from فتح علينا الباب. You see, فتح علينا الباب, it means like someone pushed the door and came in when you were inside the room. Or فتح الباب, it means that it was pushed but not by someone, like by the air or a storm or something. So he said فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج, not فتح على يأجوج ومأجوج. That's what the verse says. Gog and Magog, it's a phenom that it's going to be open one day. We don't know when, of course, but it's going to be open one day. What happens in that phenom? We said, of course, it's complete destruction. Complete destruction, like the president of the USA many years ago said that in a few years in the future we're going to have war with no tears. حروب بلا دموع. And what he means by that when they discovered the DNA, they wanted to make copies of soldiers, like unreal human. So that way he wouldn't have to lose his men or his soldiers in real wars. He's gonna lose copies of his soldiers. He's not gonna lose the real ones, which means no tears, no losses. That's what it means. And if that could happen, if he could make copies of human or soldiers exactly, it would be complete destruction, unstoppable war, something we could never do anything about. Complete destruction. And of course we can see the armies in the entire world, and that's actually beginning to happen. Copies of soldiers, it's beginning to happen, and the destruction is about to begin. Also in the same verse, when he said من كل حدب ينسلون, من كل حد, it means from all the direction, everywhere. He didn't say من حدب ينسلون, he said من كل حد. If it was an army of beasts hidden under the ground, it would come from just one direction, but it came from every direction. من كل حد. So basically it means that Gog and Magog are from the entire world, not under the ground in one place. Also it means that there is no army of beasts. They are going to be human doing what these human in the past used to do, like destroying the lands and the crops, eating up the whole earth. That's it. One more clue, this is the final thing we have here. Of course you can look up Google Earth and you can find it. Google Earth had every centimeter of the earth, and of course you can't hide a dam or you can't hide an army of people under the ground. So basically there is no army under the ground, there is no dam, there is no Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog, it means the phenom of being dead. The phenom of أجج النار and مجى البحر. It doesn't mean an army of beasts under the ground. That's it. Gog and Magog is a phenom, not an army of beasts. Thank you.